welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. So today's Valentine's Day. Yes, this video is just a bit late, but anyway guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a whole bunch of DIY Valentine's Day gifts, because if you haven't realized, Valentine's Day is very expensive. You have all of the chocolate, and the cards, and even the huge stuffed animals. But anyway guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a whole bunch of these DIYs for your friends, your family, your Valentine, whoever it is, and they're all super universal, so you can make them for guys or girls. Anyway guys, if you like this type of video, let me know by giving it a big thumbs up and subscribing, and click the notification bell. That'll just let you know whenever I upload new videos. And without further ado, let's get into the video. For the first DIY, you're going to need a mason jar, some colorful paper, and a pencil or a pen that you can write with. The next step is really customizable, so depending on who you're giving it to, if you're going to give it to your Valentine, go ahead and write down some date ideas, or if you're giving it to your friend, you can write down some of your favorite memories together, or anything like that. Once you're done, go ahead and cut those into strips, or you can cut them into strips before you write on them. And then we're going to put them into our jar. Just fold them in half or whatever size you need to get them to fit. And I left my jar plain, but you can also add ribbon or stickers or even paint it if you wanted to. Then put back on the lid and you're all done. The next DIY is this super cute bracelet. So for this, I'm going to be using some embroidery thread. I chose pinks for this one. Then you want to cut out your string long enough to wrap around your wrist a couple times. Once you have cut all of your strings, go ahead and tie them together. You can use as many of these as you want. And then I'm going to tape it down to a flat surface. This will just make it easier to work with and hold it in place. Then go ahead and separate your strings. And once you have separated all your pieces, you're going to take your first strand and you're going to make a 4 over top of your second strand. And then you're going to go behind it and pull it through. This is basically just making a knot around the strand. Then we're going to do it for the second time. You want to do this twice on every strand. Now you're going to carry over your first strand and you're going to work with the next color. Go ahead and make the same 4 and pull through in the bottom. Do it your second time. And then you're going to do this for the rest of the strands. Once you get done with your last strand, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing repeated, this time starting with the first strand on the opposite side. Make your 4, lift up and pull through the bottom. You're just going to continue this all the way down until you get your desired length. I suggest wrapping it around your wrist fully with enough room to tie a knot still. Then go ahead and tie your knot and you can detach it from your board. And there you go. These cards honestly turned out so cute. All you'll need is glitter, Mod Podge, or glue, a paintbrush to apply it, and some paper. So go ahead and fold your paper into a card. Next you're going to draw a shape using your Mod Podge. I'm doing a heart for this. You can do any shape you want, as you'll see later. And make sure that you go over it heavily, that way the glitter will stick better. Next you're going to apply your glitter. I got this one at Walmart, I'm pretty sure, for like $3, and it's holographic, which is one of my favorite types of glitter. You're going to go ahead and apply it over top of your glue or your Mod Podge. Make sure you apply it heavily, because you can always shake off the excess and reuse it. Then make sure it covers all of the glued areas and shake any excess glitter off. Then you want to let it dry before you go ahead and write on it, or you can write on it beforehand. And as you see here, I made a couple different ones. Like there I made stripes, and then here I made some hearts. Next I'm going to go ahead and write my message. I think I just wrote I love you on this card, but you can write whatever you want and personalize it for whoever you're giving it to. And you're all done. This next DIY is a really easy knit scarf. So for this you're going to need a rectangular loom, yarn, and a hook. Tie a knot around your first peg, and then you're going to take the yarn and wrap it in a zigzag pattern. So you're going to go behind the first peg and diagonal to the next peg, behind it to the next peg. It makes more sense if you watch here. You're going to go back and forth. I only did this for about 6 or 7 pegs and then I stopped. And now we're going to push these down, that way we have room to work backwards. And now I'm going to weave the same way going backwards. Once you've wrapped all of the pegs and there are 2 loops on each, you're going to go ahead and take the bottom loop and you're going to pull it over the top loop using your hook. It may be hard at first because your tension was tight. You're going to do this all the way down your first row. And then once you reach the last peg, you're going to turn the board around and you're going to pull the bottom loop over the top loop on the opposite side. Now go ahead and push down all of your loops. And this time you will only need to wrap it once, because you already have 1 loop on the bottom and you need 2 every time. Once you wrap it, go ahead and pull the bottom over the top and continue this pattern. You'll see once it starts to give you length that you can start tugging on it to make it stretch. And once you've gotten your desired length, take your loop from one side and carry it to the peg directly across from it on the opposite side. Then pull down and do it with the next peg beside it. You're going to do this all the way down your row and be very careful with it. Once you get to your last peg, you can cut your yarn and detach it from the spool. Now I'm going to weave my yarn going in and out with the tail I left. Use your hook to separate the yarn from the loom, and then you're going to weave your tail up and down through each of the loops. Once all of your loops are on the string, you can go ahead and use your hook to take each of the loops off of the pegs. Then all that's left is to tie a knot and cut your end. And now you are done. This is the final product, and I think this one turned out so cute.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Also click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. That'll just let you know whenever I upload new videos. Also guys, I have an exciting announcement. So my birthday is coming up in March. It's about a month away now, and my goal is to reach 100. 100? 100? 100? Is that 100? Anyway guys, my goal is to reach 100 subscribers. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and share this video with all of your friends. And let's try to get up to it before March 19th, which is my birthday, guys. So anyways, don't forget to enjoy your Valentine's Day and let me know in the comments down below if any of these helped you out.